Hello, welcome to Chris Speaks. I'm Chris Thompson. So, I just want to speak to my fellow Americans. So, I know some of you see what's going on in this country, and you're some of you are probably scared and you're afraid of what this country is what's gonna end up with this country if we're gonna keep democracy and all this, and because so much is parallel to other totalitarian regimes, specifically the Germans in 1935 or whatever. So it looks bad, but you got to remember every time there's something bad, there's also good in the world. Just remember when darkness descends, it just brings the light to the surface. And the darker the darkness is, the brighter the light shines. And so, yes, there's bad in the world, but there's also good, you know? You had all the evil shit going on in the 60s from both the local and federal governments against black people. And then you had people like Martin Luther King rising up and showing what love and compassion and the teachings of Christ can achieve. And so, and we're seeing it. He was a spiritual leader as well as a civil rights leader. So, we're starting to see this. We're starting to see some leadership um, from the spiritual leaders coming and speaking out and being a part of this and speaking out on the deaths of Renee Good and Alex Preddy. And and they're trying to do this. They're trying to make us afraid. They're trying to make people afraid so they won't stand up to them. But we got to keep standing up to them, and we've got to keep it peacefully. No matter how much they hit us, no matter how much they hurt us, no matter how many of us they kill, we can't back down and we won't resort to violence. So we got to keep that in mind. And remember that it might not be as bad as you think. Things are bad, but look at how many people took to the streets to protest it. And we also have people in red states, people who voted for Trump, that are doing things to shut down deals that would buy property to turn into detention camps for um, detainees from ICE. So there's people standing up to him, even the people